Hello guys, I'm Paris, the options guy, and welcome back to my channel. And as you guys can see, markets moving down this week. Both Bank Nifty and Nifty moving down and making red candles. Although not so much in Nifty. Nifty, if you see, has a very good wick on the downside. Bank Nifty also has a wick on the downside, but it's still Bank Nifty still looks a bit more bearish as compared to Nifty. So in the weekly charts, what we can see is that the next support is at 43,500 to 600 for Bank Nifty, and in Nifty the next support looks like 19,000. First of all, 19,000, this low that has been made in this week will act as a support. So 19,200 to 300 now looks like a good support, but if that is broken, then we can maybe even see a correction till 19,000 to 18,800 in Nifty, right? So the important thing is that market still could go down a little bit, at least for Bank Nifty. Nifty may not move so much this week, but Bank Nifty still has, I think, a bit of steam to move downwards from here, right? And if we break, and so for now, we will still be a bit bearish. When will we bearish? When will we be bullish? Once we cross the high of this week, that is 45,800, and sustain above it. That is only when we will again go bullish. Until then, we will be bearish on our stance, and why I will also explain that in the daily chart and in the 15-minute chart. But in the weekly, as you can see, there is still some space left both for Nifty and Bank Nifty to move on the downside. But for selling, we will focus more on Bank Nifty because Bank Nifty is more bearish over here, right? So our target will be 43,500 to 600 on the downside. If that breaks, then we can see even more bigger, down move from here. But for now, we will keep our target at 43,500 to 600 in Bank Nifty, right? Talking about Nifty over here, if you see, our target will be 19,200 to 19,250 on the downside for this week. So going into the daily charts of Bank Nifty, if you see, Bank Nifty moved down and now it has made a pause candle, right? So that means the Bank Nifty is taking a bit of pullback over here. So does that mean we'll go ahead and buy just because Bank Nifty took a little bit of support? No. Where will we buy? We will only buy above this high over here, right? This is the point that should not be crossed, and until and unless we are below this point, we will continue to sell on every rise. Not every rise, but we will continue to sell on rise, right? That will be a general view of sell on rise until and unless we break 45,800 on the upside. Talking about Nifty, if you see, has been way more bullish than Bank Nifty. Nifty has closed even almost near the day high over here, right? So Nifty looks a bit more bullish. So if we want to sell, we will focus more on Bank Nifty. If we want to take bullish trades, we'll focus more on Nifty. But same thing with Nifty. Nifty has moved down, taken a little bit of pullback, and now could continue on the downside once we break certain lows, right? But if we break for these lows, then we may not get such a good risk to reward. So I'm going to tell you guys where exactly can you go ahead and take a short position so that you can enter at the top, right? So that you can enter at the top and you can get the best risk to reward ratio, right? So if we'll go into the 15-minute chart of Bank Nifty, and if you see, just give me a second, I'll go ahead and resize the chart over here. Shit, I don't know why my keyboard is not working. But anyways, if you see in the 15-minute chart over here, Bank Nifty, there is this good trend line coming in over here, right? So once we break this trend line, that is when a lot of buyers will come into the market. And that means whenever there are a lot of buyers, that means some big institution could go ahead and sell over there, because big institution need a lot of buyers to complete their or fill their sell orders. A lot of institutions will be waiting in this range of 45,200, 300, even 45,100, where they can go ahead and take a bearish trade, right? Where they can go ahead and sell the index. So we will not go ahead and buy once this trend line is broken, because this is a place where markets could go ahead and trap the buyers. Do not go ahead and buy as soon as we cross this level. If you want to take a bullish trade, I will also give you that, but the general thing is, do not go ahead and buy as soon as we cross this trend line. A lot of people will make that mistake of going ahead and buying as soon as we cross this trend line, but do not do that, because this is a place where a lot of people will get trapped, a lot of retailers will get trapped. So right, what you can do over here, very simple. Tomorrow, if you open flat and start moving up, we will let the market go up from here, right? We will not go ahead and buy over here. If we open flat and start moving up, we'll let the market go above 45,100. If you see this range, right, what will everybody see? Everybody will see that there is an inverse head and shoulder being made over here, right? But right, I'm also going to go ahead and make that inverse head and shoulder for you guys. If you see, right, this is the inverse head and shoulders that everybody is gonna see. And once we break out above this level over here, right, shit, just give me a second. I'll go ahead and make that line again. Yeah, once we break out above this level, right, a lot of people will go ahead and buy. That is where the people will get trapped. So you do not have to go ahead and buy above this level. Even if you want to go ahead and buy it with less quantity, because we are in a sell on rise market. And so that's why we will not go ahead and buy until we get a proper confirmation that the trend is turned. Until then, we'll go ahead and only sell. I said to you guys over here also, do not go ahead and buy. And see what happened, right? Markets move down. So over here also, we will not go ahead and buy. Even if you want to take a trade above 45,100, take it with less quantity and exit as soon as we get as soon as we get near 250 to 300, right? Do not wait for big profits, because market is now a little bit bearish. So we'll focus on the bearish side over here, right? So I'll just remove all the drawings over here, and then we'll talk more in further over here, right? So over here, as soon as we cross 45,100, and if you see buying getting slow, you can go ahead and take a short position over here as soon as we get a 15-minute bearish candle being made over here, right? If you see a bearish candle being made near 45,200, right, after we break out, if you see that the buying has become is slowing down, and if you see a bearish candle being made near 45,200, we will go ahead and take a selling trade. I'll also do that, because this is a place from where the market can again crash over here. And then once we cross 45,200, you can go ahead and your first target will be 44,800 to 850, and then you can trail your stop loss and carry your positions for even bigger targets on the downside, even till 44,000 and 43,800, right? If you want to capture big trends, you'll need to find places where people will get trapped, because almost after every big up move, right, people get trapped, right? Again, we also decided on Friday that we'll go ahead and sell over here, and I also took a selling position which got hit, which my stop loss got hit, but my stop loss was very small. I just took 25 points of stop loss, right? But my target on the downside was near 44,000, 43,800. So even if your stop losses get hit, it's fine, but do not take trades which are but do not take, trades which have a very big stop loss and, not such a big target. It's fine to give stop losses to the market, but keep your stop loss small, right? And as I said, above this level, if the market continues to move up above this level, then we'll take a selling position near 45,400 to 45,350, right? Because this is the next zone where the market could trap people. So again, two zones, 45,200 first of all, near 45,000. So as soon as we cross this level, right, look for markets going negative from here, because as soon as we cross this level, a lot of people will start buying, and that is when markets could go ahead and rally on the downside. So as soon as we cross the level, look for negative price action over here, or you can also wait for a 15-minute negative candle being made. As soon as that is made, you can go ahead and take a short position over here for very good targets of at least 44,850, 800, because I don't think markets will wait at 45,000 once people get trapped over here. And then you can go ahead and also take a selling position at 45,350 to 400 on the upside. So that is for Bank Nifty. If you open flat, or even if you open with a gap up and start crossing, do not go ahead and buy over here. And if you're buying, take with less quantity only, right? Now talking about on the downside, if you open with a gap down, as soon as we cross 44,600, you can take a trade on the downside over here till 44,350 to 300 on the downside, right? Because then if you open with a gap down, a lot of people's stop losses will get hit. So you can take a fast trade over here till 44,300 to 350 on the downside, right? And then if the market sustain over here and we do not see a lot of buying coming in for here, you can trail your stop loss to cost or a little bit, like in profit, and hold the position for even bigger targets of 44,000 to 43,800 very easily on the downside, right? Now that is for Bank Nifty. Talking about Nifty is definitely way more bullish over here. So if you want to take a buying position, take in Nifty, not in Bank Nifty, right? Tomorrow if you open flat and start crossing 19,540, you can take a trade over here till 19,600 only on the upside, 590 to 600, but keep your quantity less, because as I said, people will get trapped over here if we start moving up. This is the best place for the markets to trap bullish traders over here and then start moving on the downside. So if we break out above this level and the buying is slowing down, right? If you see some sort of buying like this where there is not really a lot of momentum happening, right? Or maybe some sort of buying, some sort of price action like this after breaking out above 19,530 over here, you guys can go ahead and trail your stop loss or reduce your quantity, because if the buying has to happen, it will happen very fast, right? And if the selling has to happen, that will also happen very fast, because this is a zone where big people or the big institutions will get a lot of liquidity to trap retailers and start moving down, right? So as soon as we cross 19,540, 540 to 535, you can go ahead and take a bullish trade over here. Your target will be 590 to 600. Do not keep big targets, because we are in a bearish market as of now, right? Bearish as in the negative side is also sorry, the global sentiments are also not looking that good. So we will see I think we'll see a bit of correction even in this week, and then again we could see a rebound from lower levels, right? But as of now, sell on rise is our view, right? Or if we open with a gap up above 19,540, we will do nothing in Nifty, because then Nifty will be in a kind of a volatile range over here. So again, we can only focus on, then we can focus on Bank Nifty. As I said, at higher levels we can go ahead and short the market, not in Nifty, because Nifty may not give such a good move as compared to Bank Nifty. On the lower levels, if you open with a gap down straight up near 19,450, 440, all these levels, then you can go ahead and take a selling position below 19,450. Keep max to max 30 to 40 points of stop loss, not more than that, and your first target will be 19,400 on the downside. If the markets do not see very good buying coming in from here, you can also aim for 19,320 on the downside, because if the selling has to come, it will come very fast on the downside, right? So yeah guys, that was it for today. And as I said, we will not go ahead and buy on the upper levels. I will also not go ahead and short any puts. I will go ahead and look for call shorts near this level. I was thinking of shorting calls over here, but actually I missed the chance over here and I could not take a short position. It's fine, no problem. I will look out to short maybe 44,400 or 44,300 call on Monday, and I will update you guys about it in the Monday's video, right? So that was it for today, and thank you for watching till the end. I'll see you tomorrow in another video. Bye bye.